Hey guys. Check out my cool British robot voice. I recently made a video showing how to create vector Spider-Man icons, and it went by pretty fast. Well, here is a breakdown of just how I did that using Batman this time. Normally I'd spend a lot of time breaking down reference images and sketch out the framing, but sometimes simple works best. So starting with the head, you want to get a good egg shape going. Sometimes that can come from putting two circles together and messing with the anchor points. Maybe you want to just eyeball it. But that can leave things uneven, so be careful. After finding the right shape to your head, we move on to the other body parts. Leaving the eyes as just basic triangles is fine, but adding some curve to the bottom anchor point gives them a more natural feel. Plus it plays into the many other curved lines throughout our Batman icon. Don't be afraid to adjust and delete as you go. These eyes are way too big, for instance. A good way to have symmetrical shapes is to draw half and copy it in reverse. That way you can make them one solid shape using the Pathfinder tab. Without any outlines or shadows, we need some lighting to do the heavy lifting for depth. So adding in some lighter blue to the cowl makes it seem more dynamic. Eventually, we will use this color all throughout the design. To create the ears, we are going to use a stroke instead of trying to draw them using the fill color. It will look smoother this way, also an easy way to show off the many things you can do with the stroke effects. Create a slightly curved line, or straight line depending on your Batman. Bump the stroke up really big. And under the stroke uniform, you want to choose the fourth style down, that will give it a point. You can also achieve this using the width tool. And then line up the edge of the stroke with the head so it seamlessly fits. Then go to Object Expand to make it a shape instead of a stroke. Be sure to add in depth wherever you can. We don't want it to feel flat. To combine strokes the way I just did to get the lips, is to select them both and hit Ctrl J. One of my favorite tools in Illustrator is the Pathfinder window. To get shade into these eyes, we can simply cut pieces together instead of having to redraw everything hoping for the right curve. Adjusting a copy above another copy and intersecting the two leaves us the leftovers so we can use it as a shadow. Simple shapes for the mouth can work as long as it's not just one color. Giving it a shadow underneath can turn something from fine to better. The body can be tricky given that his torso has much more detail and shape to it than his head. But keeping it simple is key. Straight lines with the occasional curves keeps everything looking uniform. I got bottles, I got blues, roll the dice, you'll never lose. Come on baby, you should take my hand. best part of all of this is that it comes down to tweaking and breaking shapes. Turning a rectangle into his cowl and two ellipses into his chest is just one of many ways to do this. I'm actually not thrilled at how this bat symbol has come out. There are hundreds of ways to do it. I got sucked in by using too many shapes, so maybe don't follow my lead on this one. But nonetheless, using symmetry is the cleanest way to get the look you want.
I got bottles, I got booze, roll the dice, you'll never lose. Come on baby, you should take my hand.
There it is. Hopefully, this video helped you somehow, even if it wasn't with creating a vector Batman icon. I know that's why I watch lots of tutorials to simply pick up tips along the way, even if I know how to get the same outcome. Thanks for watching.